And so this City Serve, just as it says in its name, serves the city, and it uses the local church to distribute these overstock tax write-off items to families in need. Well, they've discovered, they do that through the local churches, but in the years that they've been doing that, they've discovered that, guess what? I'm sad to report this, that the schools are more in tune with the socioeconomic needs of the families and the neighborhoods that they serve than the churches. The schools, the public schools especially, are more in tune with that.
They're definitely serving their kids every day.
Yeah,
so,
and that teacher notices that child who comes in every day disheveled and it looks like they didn't maybe get a good hot breakfast or whatever. And so they are ministering to the needs of that student and their family at the same time. Well, then City Serve is coming alongside those public schools and helping them to identify these families, these neighborhoods that have the greatest need, and channeling these items that would be needed, linens, whatever is needed for their households. So here we've got these two ministries that are working through the public schools. First Priority of America is training up through the churches to evangelize and disciple into the public schools. And then we've got this other that's meeting the needs of families through the public schools. We're feeding people spiritually and feeding and caring for people practically.
Amen.
In these two ministries. Why shouldn't they come together and synergistically bring the kingdom in a greater way into these places of need in our cities? And that's what kind of happened over the last couple of weeks, is these two ministries here in Kansas City are being connected. And right now there are prayerful pilot programs that are being developed
right.
here as we wait on the Lord and say, okay, how do we do this? Let's proceed with your wisdom, with your empowerment. It's not this ready, fire, aim kind of a mentality. There's strategy that's going into how to do this most effectively. And I can't wait to see what develops and be able to report on, whether it's in these podcasts or continuing at the God's Relay Race on Saturdays, of reporting on what's happening in our city.